Hey guys, January is a very popular month for self-betterment, new resolutions, the new me, the new you, and all of that. But we find that many times we don't follow through on all these new ideas and new resolutions. Why is that? Why is change so difficult? We've already made the logical conclusion where we need to get better. Why is it so hard to follow through? And the truth is, it's because we're so great at outsmarting ourselves. So many times we're satisfied with that idea, like, I recognize the need to change, and we get satisfied with that. We pat ourselves on the back. I recognize that I have a character flaw that I need to work on. And then we don't follow through with actually changing that character flaw. This is called the Pharaoh syndrome. In this week's Torah portion, Parshat Va'era, we continue with the whole saga of the Jews in Egypt, enslaved by Pharaoh. But this is also very much a personal story. You see, the Hebrew word for Egypt is Mitzrayim. It can also be read as Meitzarim, constraints. Egypt represents those fears and obstacles and challenges that are holding us back from reaching our full potential. Egypt represents those fears and character flaws and inaccurate perceptions we have of ourselves and others and the world that are holding us back from really reaching the next level. Why is it? Why is it so hard to break out of our personal Egypt? It's Pharaoh. Pharaoh knew logically what needed to be done for his country. He saw his country was being destroyed by the plagues. He even had moments where he told Moses, I'll let the Jews go, just stop the plague. But he was so stubborn. What did he have? The Torah says he had a hardened heart. What does it mean to have a hardened heart? It means logically he knew what needed to be done, but he couldn't pull the trigger. He couldn't follow through. His heart wouldn't let him translate his decision into action. That's the Pharaoh syndrome. That's outsmarting ourselves. So what do? We need to activate the Moses within us. Who is Moses? Moses, somebody who was dedicated completely and committed to God. Moses was a brilliant person, but Moses didn't let his intellect and logic be the driving force in his life. It was his relationship with God, which was super rational, which was above logic. Some of the deepest and most serious, inspiring relationships we have are super rational. The relationship between a parent and a child and a parent can't just be based on logic. It's above logic as well, that relationship. Moses' relationship with God was one that dictated his life was super rational. What does it mean to activate the Moses within you? That means to remember, God put you on this world for a mission. He has faith that you have a major role to play in making this world better. You and nobody else. And to fulfill that potential, you got to be the best version of you. And if you dedicate yourself to that idea that I'm on this world for a purpose, how can I get better so I can fulfill my purpose on this world? Then Pharaoh can't stop you. Because it's super rational. You're not changing because logic dictates you change. You're not changing because social media tells you have to change. You're making a change because you want to be the best version of you, because you know God has an important plan for you on this world, and you want to make that change. You want to have that impact. So the next time you make a resolution, let's try and view it as more of a spiritual journey. Not just because logic tells us I have to change X, Y, and Z, or somebody told me I have to change this. But because my relationship with God, I know He put me here for a purpose, and I want to be the best version of me so I can fulfill that purpose. And let's see if you have better success. Shabbat Shalom.